What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first official vlog here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for the support and all the love, all the comments, everything in between on the very first upload that I posted last week. That video is really cool that Carlos put together for me, highlighting the season, highlighting winning the championship and everything in between, and kind of a sneak peek of what it takes to do all of this stuff behind the scenes. So now we got the trucks back at the shop after a long season of running for Monster Jam in the arenas. We got to get the trucks maintenance, which is what we do every week. We got to get them maintenance, like I said, get them tightened up, get them ready for independent season going into the summer, because that's when it gets really wild. That's when we let loose with these trucks. So I'm going to take you guys along the way, show you what we got going on this week and some other stuff. We got the truck here in the shop after a super long season, like I was saying a little bit ago, of running for Monster Jam in the arena series. And it was all consecutive weekends, no weekend off, except for one, I think, in the beginning of the year, which feels forever ago because we're about halfway through the year now, which is crazy to say that we're just now wrapping up our arena series going into summer. So now that we got the truck in the shop, we have plenty of time to really get the maintenance done to it. We do have a weekend off coming up, so it's going to give me a lot more time to fix some issues, go through some stuff on this truck, make sure everything's running 110%, and try to fix this electrical issue, which is driving me nuts. I don't know what the problem is. I think I got a couple of ideas of what it might be, and I'm going to show you guys that here in a second. But it's really been hindering me these last 3 weeks of that arena series, which you could have seen if you were watching that on the live streams. My truck was cutting out in freestyle, doing some really crazy stuff to me, which is really throwing me for a loop and kind of making me really annoyed with my truck, which is tough to say because I really love doing this, really love driving the truck. But when you put all that work into it and it's letting you down out on the track, it's letting me down as well. So I'm going to show you guys what I found. Pretty sure that's the issue, as well as some other stuff that I've been doing throughout the day here at the shop. So this morning here at the shop, got both front corners completely tore off my truck, took the hubs all the way off of the spindles here just to make sure that everything's still 110% ready to go, as well as check on a lot of the hard parts that you really can't see unless you're taking these corners all the way completely down. Like, for example, right here on this spindle, we got the hub bearing right here that rides on this, and you can't really check on that good unless you take the hub all the way off. So that's why I took it all the way off here while I got the spare time at the shop during the week. So right in here, you got the bull gear bearing where it rides right here in the hub as well. Does the exact same thing as that bearing right there on the spindle. You just want to make sure it's good to go because you can't really see it unless, like I was saying, you got to get these torn all the way down. So these are looking good. This is still looking brand new. This bull gear itself only has about a month of life on it right now. It's brand new still. Just put it in about a month ago, like I was saying. And then the planetary is still looking good, you know. Checked out the gears, checked out the washers in here. The biggest thing with these Clark planetaries is to make sure that the washers aren't cracking, because if those start cracking, you don't catch them, it's going to let this gear in here walk around freely, which there's 3 of these planet gears riding around the sun gear in the middle. Once that stuff starts walking, it's going to have it's going to cause some really bad days. Parts are going to crack and it's going to blow some stuff up. It's not going to be good. So right here on the other side of the truck, I'm still checking for the same exact stuff that I checked for on the driver's side, like I was just showing you guys. Everything's checking out good, all the hard parts, bearings, everything's looking good, checks out, it's ready to rip for the next event. But like I was mentioning earlier about some electrical problem that I was having, making my truck cut off during freestyle, or like this here in the field. It's really been messing me up. So I think I found the spot for it. I think I found the issue. So I'm gonna show you guys that real quick here. We're gonna come over here by the motor, come up here to this alternator. Down in here, this red wire, that's the power for the alternator. It runs down right here, runs along my frame rail, goes underneath the motor plate, tucks down in here, bundles in where that red and white wire are. It runs back through there on top of the jack shaft guard, and then all the way straight through to my battery isolator. It hooks up there. Now at some point during the season, we've had to change these 2 batteries right here because these are my rear steer batteries only. And they tend to mess up, tend to crap out sometimes. That's just how it is. But at some point, this wire right here, how it runs through the back, fell through behind my batteries. It was getting pinched up against the jack shaft shield. So it rubbed it raw. There was about 6 inches of bare wire showing, and it was all burnt. So I'm pretty positive that that was my electrical cut. So with that wire being found causing my electrical cut, like I was explaining right there underneath the transmission, pretty sure I got it figured out. I have to wait until a little bit later in the week though. It's been super rainy here. Can't really get out and test the truck to make sure I got it right. But I'm pretty positive that that was the issue. Get this thing ready to go for these next couple of weeks coming up in the summer. So I'm gonna go ahead, get the front end of my truck put all back together. I'm gonna cut some time-lapse footage of me tearing the front end down as well as putting it back together. I'm gonna jump in here and there, filming some of this stuff, show you some of the tricks that I use to put the front of this truck back together. So I got the right front hub thrown up on here, bowl gears sitting on it. I don't have any of the spindle nuts on yet, but I just wanted to show you guys real quick. These hubs, they don't get any lighter, you know. They gotta be super strong, which makes them super heavy to handle the abuse that we put them through. So a little cheater trick that I've kind of taught myself. I'm not in much of a rush here at the shop, so I'll just set up a little ratchet strap here. Get the hub up on, hook it onto it, makes it easier for me. Obviously, when we're in a thrash at a show, there's normally more than one of us usually working on these trucks. So one guy can throw the hub on, the other one can throw the bowl gear on, so we're not wasting any time. Got the corner right here all wrapped up. I'm gonna go ahead to the driver's side, do the exact same thing, get it all put back together. So I can go ahead and get this truck out in the field and test it to make sure that electrical issue is fixed. And if you guys are enjoying this video so far, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also drop down in the comments what you guys would like to see more of with these monster trucks behind the scenes wise. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, so any idea definitely helps me to get the ball rolling with these kinds of videos. Let's get back to the wrenching. Got the front of the truck all back together. Off the jack stands, it's back on the ground, is 100% ready to go. Gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing that I did to the front, to the back of the truck here. Just gonna be checking the exact same parts that I did on the front. Checking the planetary gears, checking the hub races, the bearings, spindle and the spindle nuts, as well as the spindle bolts going to the knuckle. Making sure everything's tight and right, good to go for the next event. All right, got the truck tire down after testing in the field. Electrical problem seems to be fixed. So that's gonna do it for this first video here on the channel, guys. Like I said earlier, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys wanna see behind the scenes with these trucks, and I'll catch you at the next one.